I've been doing this 30 years, and we've had over 1,000 men come through our program, and it is very rewarding to see change happen right before your eyes. Zephyr Products has been involved in second chance hiring over the last 40 years. And during that time, we've focused on technical skills, teaching our folks a lot of the metal fabrication skills so that they can be successful when they leave prison, develop a career. What we learned is that while the skill will help them get a good paying job, start on a new career, they struggle with some of the job readiness skills. So we partnered with Encircle in Olathe, a nonprofit, along with Brothers in Blue here in Leavenworth, to create a program, a 6-week program called Zephyr University, which they learn a lot of concepts that may be foreign to them. Some things like how to deal with conflict in the workplace, how to advocate for themselves, how to be a good team member. And then Job Club is something that they can voluntarily participate at the prison once a week, where they can sit down and process some of those concepts and ideas on the real job experience. Our real hope is that they learn a skill, they're successful, they go out, and they never return to prison.
When I came to prison, I was 21, and I was pretty upset. I had a long sentence, and so it's almost like at that point, a lot of the good that you have, a lot of the good that you have brought up, knowing a lot of their good principles, they go out the door real fast, and you develop this I don't care mentality. And so as time progressed on, I started to realize that if I wanted to change and not come back to prison, if I didn't, because in 20 years, you see a lot of people get out and they're back in 3 months. Some are back in 2 weeks, 6 months. And you really see that revolving door. And I actually just looked at myself and said, well, do I want this to be me? I'm getting out, I'm gonna be in my mid-40s. Do I wanna be coming back in my 50s and 60s? And the answer was no. So then I had to break down the prison mentality that I had adopted and start to basically just rebuild myself back up and re-grasp and relearn some of those principles and those morals that my parents had taught me.
It's a sense of I'm producing something from my life that others value, and that they value to the point where they will pay me for it. We spend a lot of time in prison occupying our minds and hands, watching TV, crafts, whatever it is we're doing, but we're not really doing anything but staying busy. When you have a job and you have education, if you occupy your potential, you'll always stay productive. And so to give them a skill and to give them training to do something that they could not do before is enriching their life. That changes their perspective of who they are. And now they value productivity. And if I've seen it once in my 28 years of being incarcerated, I've seen it 1,000 times. When you give guys an opportunity, you give them the right tools, the right skills, and a safe space to use and practice those skills, they will make a masterpiece of their life. They just will. I've seen it too many times.